Untamed TV. Untamed. Untamed.
Hey folks, it's Craig Bielek here, your host of Untamed TV. Today, you are so lucky because you're going to get to meet two very, very nice girls that have come a long way to be on our television show today. Well, that's not the real reason you came here, right? I mean, you came here for something else, but you're on the show anyway. And I'm going to introduce them to you, and then I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about themselves also. Over here, the nice lady with the long blonde hair over here is Abby, and this is Michaela right here, and they are members of the Flying Kangaroo. What's the official name? Flying Kangaroo Aerial Ski Team? What is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
That's
okay.
it.
That's it, okay, the Aerial Ski Team. Right. You guys are future Olympians.
Yes.
Yes,
We're training
we
for the
hope
Olympics.
so, yeah.
You're trying to be Olympians,
Yes.
right.
Okay.
And one thing that you folks out there probably don't know is that Australia's Winter Olympic ski team trains right here in Little Ogden, Utah. Right?
That's
Yes.
right.
Right? So I'm gonna back up a little bit and ask you a little bit about yourselves. Abby, why did you decide to try out for this team? Has this always been a goal of yours, or were you tricked into it or something? I mean, how did you end up here?
No, I was a gymnast for 15 years, and I also knew how to ski, so I thought, why not put the two together and
Right.
give that a go? So I got asked by somebody who was already in the team if I wanted to try it out, and I tried out, loved it, and here I am,
Right.
training for the Olympics.
Right. So you were already a skier, because
Yes.
one of the things I learned about you guys is a lot of you come from a strictly gymnast background and then learn to ski.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Is that true? Where are you from?
I live an hour north of Sydney in Australia.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. How do you find Ogden so far?
Yeah, it's really cool. It reminds me a lot of home, actually, because I live on farm at home, so we're surrounded by farms, and yeah, it's like my second home, really.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You from a big family?
No, very small. So I only have one brother,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Michaela? Tell us a little bit about your background.
Oh, I did gymnastics for 13 years, also did trampolining. I got talent ID'd by the Spin to Win program that recruits retired gymnasts into the program.
Spin to Win. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a call from them yet. Call me, guys. I'm still waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got recruited by them. They asked me if I wanted to try out to be in the team, and a year later, here I am.
And here you are.
Yeah.
Had you ever skied before you tried out
No,
for the
I'd
team?
never ever seen snow before. So
No
it was
kidding.
a completely new thing for me.
Where are you from in Australia?
I'm from Melbourne in Australia.
And there's no snow there.
Oh, there's a few resorts, but there's nowhere near as much snow as here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's incredible here.
So will you never compete against each other, right?
In gymnastics, we never compete
No.
against each other.
Okay.
But we will in the future.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay, you will, to see who actually goes to the Olympics. Is that how that works?
I mean, hopefully we'll both be there.
Yeah. I want you both. I'm all for it. I want both of you to be
Yeah,
there.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys are pretty young. You're shooting for what version of the Winter Olympic Games? Is it
2022. Yeah.
2022?
In Beijing.
In Beijing?
Yes.
Right.
Very exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, so 2022 is a little ways away, but probably not far enough away for
Yeah.
either of you, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot.
So tell me about the work. Describe what your training is like, and also, if you can, for our audience, describe what it is you actually do. I mean, I think everybody out there is pretty aware of, you probably go off a big jump or something like that and spin and do circles and
Yeah.
whip up a souffle recipe while you're up there or something. I don't know what you guys do. Can you describe it?
Well, at the moment we're just doing ski training, so a couple months of ski training, and then eventually we'll be doing jumping. So that's just in this time period.
Wow.
Yep. So
But we've
there's-
also got gym sessions and everything in between.
Yeah. Abby, what's your typical day like?
well, it depends what we do, really, but a lot of the time we spend water ramping. So there's man-made jumps set up into water.
Okay.
There's 3 different sized jumps, and as time goes on, you progress up to the bigger jumps.
So you go off the jump and you do whatever the move is,
Yep.
and then you land in the water.
Yep.
Yeah. And how many times do you do that?
We would do that for 4 hours of the day.
Yeah,
4
maybe
hours
even
of the
more.
day.
So
Yeah.
2 sessions.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
It's like splashdowns. Like what is that? Like 30 times maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 to 50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's the first part. Then
Yeah.
And that is, well, we spend a lot of our time in the gym as well, but building up muscle so we don't get injured.
Yeah.
And then in the winter time, we do all those jumps on snow. So we just replace the water with snow.
so that's what you're doing up at
So
Snow
it's a
Basin.
progression process. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Now you guys are actually able to train all year, and the reason is when it's winter in Ogden, it's
It's summer
Summer
in
in
Australia.
right. And so when it's summer in Ogden, it's winter in Australia.
Yep.
So you guys are doing snow jumps in July.
Yeah, we can. A lot of us actually come over to Utah in summer and do the water ramping over here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. Okay, tell us a little bit about the Flying Kangaroo team. How many are on the team?
There's 11 of development athletes,
Okay.
and then there's the World Cup.
There's 5 World Cup members.
Wow. So there's 16, and you're all girls. Is that correct? Female, I guess I should say. Sorry.
Yeah. There's 2 boys. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys live here for this time?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is different about Utah as opposed to Australia?
There's
We don't have any kangaroos.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
other than you
true.
guys. You guys are the only kangaroos in town. that I know.
Yep.
And Farrell, the other host of this television show. He actually is a kangaroo. I don't know if you guys have met him, but he is. Now, what's different? I mean, what's different here?
The landscape.
yes. Oh,
The mountains here are incredible.
the backdrops of the mountains is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the snow is unreal.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Australia, the snow is ice
Yeah.
everywhere.
Well, we haven't had that, especially this year.
Yep.
You're skiing on powder. I mean, does the Utah powder live up to its reputation?
It really.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we love it. We can't wait to get out on those powder days.
It's amazing.
Right. Right. Doing this interview is cutting into your powder time. I realize
Pretty
that.
much.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what's the track from here to the Olympics? What happens next?
We keep training for another 4 years and we start competing in the World Cup competitions and learn some more skills and, yeah, keep going.
And keep going.
Yeah.
Well, I actually met you folks because I work for Ogden Regional Medical Center, and Ogden Regional is your medical sponsor.
Yes.
So we take care of you if any of you should get injured, knock on wood.
Yeah.
That's not a figure of speech. I want you to knock on wood right there. All of that. Have either of you been injured while training?
I have. I actually have a fracture in my left fibula right now.
Yeah.
So Ogden Regional definitely helped me out with that.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned that because we're going to hand some film over so that we can splice it into this program. Because I want the audience to know that her getting injured did not stop her from exercising. And I want you guys to watch this short film right here to see what Abby does to compensate, to make sure that she can't, to make sure that she can continue to exercise. We'll give you guys a second to watch that. So obviously you guys are away from home for a pretty long period of time.
Yes.
Yeah, do you get homesick?
Sort of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty young. Do you mind telling me how old you guys are? How old are you, Abby?
20.
20.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm 17.
And you're 17. Yeah, you guys are still pretty young to be away from home for a long period of time. Do you get homesick? Are you able to communicate with your family?
We can communicate on Facebook and all the social medias, so it's all right. Yeah.
Right.
I think I'm so used to spending a long time away from home that this is my home now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you are a little homesick, right?
after a while you get a bit homesick, but you're still in contact and everything, so it's not too bad.
Right. So that portion was the portion we're going to show your parents. Now, the next question is, isn't this really a lot of fun? You would not want to be home, right?
No, it is so much fun
It's
here.
so good.
Yeah, that's the portion for your friends. You know, I want your parents to see that you are homesick and that you miss them very much. But man, to be your age and to be traveling the world and doing all of
Yeah,
this.
it's amazing.
I wouldn't change it for anything.
Yeah. You know what? People out there watching are going to want to follow you. So how can they learn more about you? How can they check in on you to make sure you're doing all right and to see if you win?
They can follow us on Instagram.
They can also like the Olympic Winter Institute of Australia's Facebook page.
Right.
There's all the updates on there of what we're doing.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there. What are you going to do if you win a medal?
What am I going to do?
What are you going to do?
Oh, I don't know. That's a dream.
Yeah? What about you, Michaela? What are you going to do?
It's also one of my biggest dreams
Yeah.
since I was very small.
I want you guys to win so badly. I really do. I'm not
We
making
we
that up.
will.
Yeah, we want you to win. I have a suggestion for
Yeah.
you. The first thing you say when you win a medal, thank you, Untamed TV.
Okay, we'll do that.
We'll do that.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Michaela.
Thank you.
Thank
It's just a great, it's just wonderful to have you guys here, and we're all wishing you luck. Every single one of us. Get out there and win. Win for us.
Yes, we will.
Yeah,
Thank
win for
you.
your country first, but win for us second. We're number two. We're number two. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Untamed TV. Untamed.